Hello students, today we're going to be working on part 3 of the passive voice, and I'm going to give you 3 more ways to use the passive voice in English. Again, how do you make the passive voice? It's the subject plus the verb to be plus the past participle. So mittens were lost in the snow. Mittens is the subject. The verb to be is were, and the past participle is lost. Milk is found in the dairy section of the store. The subject is milk. The verb to be is, and the past participle is found. One way to use the passive voice is to describe a ritual or custom. Using the passive voice when discussing rituals or customs in a specific culture if you want to focus on the ritual more than the country. So here we have an example. Fireworks are set off on the 4th of July in the United States. Since we want to emphasize the fireworks, which is the exciting part of the sentence, we use the passive voice instead of saying Americans set off fireworks on the 4th of July. We say fireworks are set off on the 4th of July in the United States. On the second one, turkey is served at Thanksgiving in the USA. Again, the ritual of making and basting turkey is the most important part. So we use the passive voice is served to allow us to put the emphasis on the subject turkey. Another way to use the passive voice is if you want to avoid taking responsibility for an action. If you want to distance yourself from an unfortunate situation, you can use passive voice to avoid responsibility. So look at the sentence here. People were disappointed with my music. Let's compare this to I disappointed people with my choice of music. Okay? So here the emphasis is on I, and I am directly taking responsibility. So I use just the simple past tense. But if I kind of don't really want to take responsibility, I will just say people were disappointed. And you don't really know who the doer is. They were disappointed with my music. People don't look so much at the second part of the sentence, so they just know that the people were disappointed. And the third way to use the passive voice is to make generalizations or seem more objective. So we use the passive voice if I want to be formal or seem more credible. I'll say, it is believed that eating an apple a day will keep you healthy. Or it is said that Sydney has the most beautiful beaches. In both cases, these are kind of generalizations or trying to be more objective. We don't tell you who says it or who believes it. We just say it is believed, it is said. And this is a more formal way or a more credible way of stating something when you don't really know who or when you just want to make a generalization. That's it for today.